Hi, my name is Qiao Chen, and I'm a senior in South Lakes High School in Reston, Virginia. Actually, my English name is Bridgette. Qiao means bridge. When they had this name for me, they kind of want me to be like a connection between something. And now it does seem like I'm a connection between like countries or like cultures.
She came here with no family at all, no mother at all, no father at all.
Ever since I was young, my mom taught me to be independent, to be responsible for your own doing. I am a political asylum, I was persecuted when I was in China.
The noise of gunfire rose from all over the center of Peking.
Back into 1989, there was a Tiananmen Square Massacre.
The troops have been firing indiscriminately.
My dad was a student, and during this protest, he also supported democracy.
Tell the world, they said to us.
After that, he was sure that he's never going to give up on doing human rights. My mom, she's a teacher, and she has gone through so many hardships. She never got divorced with my dad, even after my dad was taken to prison when I was 2, and they were apart for 10 years. But because my mom was independent, she's like, it's okay, I'll take care of this family. As long as I'm able to teach, to have a job, I'll let you just live like a normal child. Ever since I had memory, I don't remember anything about actually living with my dad. I remember going to prison to visit him. I just knew that I had to go travel for hours to go to this certain place to get to see my dad for 10 minutes or 20 minutes. In elementary school, maybe I was older, I started to understand what's a prison, and I started feeling embarrassed about my dad, because I thought my dad was a bad person. I thought my dad is a criminal. He has done something wrong. I was a good student. I was the class president. I'm a fast learner, so if I really try, I think nothing's really too hard. I was kind of forced to study, not because of my parents, but because the competitiveness in China. After he got out of prison for the second time, which is when I was 11, suddenly I had a dad. And I mean, it's my real dad, but it doesn't feel right because I was so used to having my mom alone. I was about to go to middle school. I was just on fire. I was just so rebellious.
He started writing again.
He started using blogs, kind of like Twitter. His words keep spreading, and
because it was the same computer that Bridgette used, they became very interested in it.
And I was only 13 at that time.
And police came to her school.
I was just a child, and they just asked me, without my parents, what do you do in your pastime? Do you write articles? Do you write blogs? Do you post anything online? At the end, I realized, well, it's about my dad, but I couldn't do anything but tell the truth. So they use my words to be the proof against my dad. So that's what makes me feel guilty, because all I did was telling the truth, but I didn't want to use it to hurt my dad or to put my dad in prison.
Her mother decided that, it was time for her to leave, and so she contacted people and was able to get her out.
The first half year, I pretty much failed everything except math. At that time, I really was just focusing on just trying to get rid of this language barrier. So I tried my best to learn this language as fast as possible.
Well, she's very hardworking. She's inquisitive, highly intelligent. She gets a stipend, but it's not very much. She's living with a lady and her daughter whom she'd never met before.
When we're in our house, we don't feel like we lack anything. Literally, we feel like everything's been fine, and we feel like we're so blessed. I miss my mom. I miss traveling with her. I miss go shopping with her. I miss just talking with her about my life.
She's a great writer. She's a great speaker. I think she'd be a marvelous advocate.
I now realize my dad is actually not a criminal, but a hero.
I think her future is incredible. College
means, I think it's the preparation for me to go into a real world, what's outside, what's out there.